Yeah. Got like 30 seconds left. Nope, we've got like closing the call now. Locking the doors. So meeting is locked. No one's coming, else is coming in. Over to you.
Hey guys, make sure you pass me host as well. All right, so tonight we're going to be doing retargeting. And what that means for anyone who hasn't jumped on Joey's session before, retargeting is you going back to your customers that you've had, those ones that have engaged with you before, and you're going to show them the ad again. Just remind them, because we don't know the reason why they came to you before. Okay, the people that we're targeting are not people that, they're not going to be brand new people. They're people that have either added to cart, engaged with your ad, maybe they've just liked your post, whatever it is, they've had some engagement. Okay, so we're going to be creating our audiences, and then you can also use the product that was doing well for you. Okay, so I'm going to be using, a product that was doing well for me. It doesn't have to be a brand new product, but I think you guys were doing eyebrow pencils, mold spray. You can choose any of those. And it is at a lot lower. The budget is £2 per audience. Okay, so I think you'll be happy to hear that. All right. All right, let me share my screen, guys. Okay. And for more information on this, this is a strategy that I learned from Joey, and this done amazing things for me in the past. And yeah, with any luck, you guys are going to see how powerful this is. All right. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to use an account that I don't have the audiences on. So let me find, I'm just going to find a blank one. You guys don't have retargeting already done, have you? All right, good. Okay, so let's get to for those who are following along with me, open up and let's get started. Take your notes if you're not, but get this done because it really is effective, okay? So I'm just using this account to create the audiences just for this purposes, but where I'm going to do my retargeting, I've already got audiences, okay? So first of all, what you want to do is you want to go to your audiences. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So click on audiences and make sure the account that you're using is up the top here. Okay, what you want to do is you want to create a custom audience, okay? And for all of these audiences that we're going to create, all of them, barring one, you're going to be selecting website. Okay, there is one audience where you select Facebook page, but I'll get to that in a moment. And as Joey says, this is rinse and repeat, so it will get a bit repetitive. Oh my gosh, I don't have a pixel on this. Oh, for crying out loud. All right, I may have to just use an old one. All right, hang on a minute.
Why don't you use the old one and just create an audience?
Yeah, because I don't want to mess up I've got audiences on all the accounts that I'm using.
Not even a test audience, because you're not going to use it.
It's going to start populating and it's going to show up in my list, and that's going to annoy me. All right, give me a second, guys.
Olivia, why you do that? Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go for it.
So I don't have that. Under that bit, it says under there I've got ad account settings where you all says audiences.
Oh, that doesn't matter. You know what happens there? This list here, it will show you the things that you use the most.
Okay.
So these are like favorites. Okay, so what you should do is you'll either have it further down this list. So if you check down here, you'll see audiences, or you can always come to this section and find it somewhere as well.
Boom, yeah, I've got it. Sorry.
Okay, nice one. Don't scare me like that. I thought we had another split tested ad account. Ugh. Okay, what pixel can I use for this? Do I use pixel 1? Give me a second, guys. What account was that? Was that 5? Is that a pixel that I've used already? Let's see. Okay. Hang on a minute, guys. Let's just check it out. It's a shame we can't cut this beginning, but you know. All right, let's go to 5 and see if it will accept that pixel.
All
right.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I only have one pixel at the minute for Facebook.
No, that's fine. Do you know what? This is only because I'm using a fresh, it's like a dummy account, an account that I don't use. So this is a blank account that I've never used and it doesn't have anything associated with it. All right, so just stick with the 1 pixel for now. If you remember rightly, I've got a couple of stores. So that's why you see multiple pixels.
Okay.
All right.
And
So all I did was click create and I selected website. Do you need me to go back and show you guys that?
yes, please. I'm trying.
Yes, please.
That'd be great.
So first of all, mine's is in this shortcut because it's something I frequently do, but it may be further down in the list for you. Okay. So you're going to click audiences. That brings you to this screen. You're going to click create a custom audience. I want you to select website because what we're doing is we're going for people who have visited our website. Okay. So first of all, let's do all website visitors, and the retention we could do within the last 30 days. Okay. You can change that. I used to do 180. Actually,
mine doesn't look like yours. Mine doesn't look like yours.
What does it look like?
It looks like it. So I can click choose a custom audience, but then it asks me meta sources and your sources. And when I click website, it's just website. There's not entire web. Like I don't have.
Have you got a pixel on the account that you're using?
I'm gonna go with yes.
Is it a brand new account that you've selected? If you look at the top, you'll see the ad account.
8190. I've only got one ad account that I can select.
All right. Let me I'm going to allow you to share screen quickly and just show, because I don't want anyone to get lost.
Yeah, I only got one, so I just resolved on taking notes because I can't do it as I go.
No, I need you guys to be able to
adapt, overcome, and win. You have to ask.
Exactly. I need you to be able to do this.
All right. So when I click audience,
no, what you've clicked is lookalikes. Yours looks completely different. Okay. We are looking for
custom. That's the one you said, no?
Custom audience.
Yeah.
So click website at the top. I just want to make sure yours is doing the right thing. Click next.
I have to choose one of these or no?
No. You've already chosen your source, which is website.
Here we go.
Perfect.
Oh, okay. So I just had an extra step.
All right, stop sharing. Get off my screen.
Sorry, Lavinia.
Let me do mine then.
See, Nasilia, you would have missed out just because you didn't click the next button.
Oh dear. Okay. So you're going to create custom audience, go to website, and I'm doing this slowly, right? So let me know if you guys need me to go back, but we want to get this done within the hour. Okay. We're not doing a 2-3 hour call. All right. Anyway, so we're leaving this alone. You could choose things there if you want, but we're leaving that alone. Make sure the correct pixel is in here. Okay. I've only got one pixel that I've just linked here. So we're doing all website visitors, and you could go back further. It totally depends on you, how far you go back. Okay, this is not a website that I use all the time, so I may do 60 days. Have I run anything in the last 30 days? Let's try 60. I normally do 30 days, but let's let you know, you guys, I would ask you to do 30 days. Okay. I'm actually doing this on one of my dormant ones. Okay. So make sure you do 30 days. This is something you can play around with. Okay. But I would say do 30 days. And this is going to be my full site. Okay. So we call it FS, or whatever makes sense to you. So I'm going to call it FS60. Okay, what I'd prefer you to do, guys, is FS. Do you know what? Let's just do 30. Okay, guys. So anybody who's visited my site in the last 30 days will see this. Okay, so we just click create. And that is our first audience done. Now, what Facebook will be doing in the background is they're going to go and gather all that information for me. Okay, they're going to go and find out who's visiting my site, and it doesn't matter what they've done on my site, just within the last 30 days. So if any of you guys have been clicking on my Stuzy site, expect to see my ad. Okay, so go back, create again, and this is rinse and repeat, guys. You're going to do the same thing over and over again. So this time instead, we are going to do VC, so view content. Again, let's do it within the last 30 days. So VC 30, and it's as simple as that. Okay, you're going to keep on going, create another custom audience. Same thing, website. Next, this one is going to be add to cart. So anybody who's added to cart in the last 30 days is going to see this. We are going to do, what's the next one? Purchase. So anyone who's purchased within the last 30 days. This does get repetitive, guys, but this is a process. Once you've set this audience up, you'll never have to do it again. Okay, so we're doing the exact same thing again. And this time we are doing page view. So we're going to call that one PV. Okay, 30. Because there's not been much engagement on this, there is one that is missing, and I can't think which one it is. Purchase, PV, add to cart, view content, initiate checkout. That's the one that's missing.
Angela, Lavinia, I think I just had a light bulb moment. I'm sure, I think I did this on Joey's session.
If you've been on Joey's session, you definitely would have. I
think I have.
It won't hurt to refresh your memory.
No. It's just that my computer is playing up, so I'm just watching, and this is where I'm like, I'm sure I've done this.
Okay, I haven't had any initiate checkout, so it's not giving me that option, but that's fine. I can come back and do that any other time. Okay, but you should have initiate checkout. That would be another one that you'll do. Okay, so I'm going to cancel this one, because that option is not there for me. But I am going to do one more audience. And this one, you want to go to Facebook page, okay? So this is going to be the only different one. So this one, we are creating anyone who's engaged with our page. So anyone who's liked, commented, shared. Okay. So if you click this, you get people who liked and followed, anyone who visited, anyone who engaged with any, but I'm going to do engaged with my page. Okay, so if they took an action on my post, whatever they did with my post. Okay, so make sure it's everyone who engaged with your post. We are going to do that within the last 30 days. And there's a reason why I'm doing this one as well, because this page is something that I use for any ad that I run. So I'll also be able to capture people from my other stores as well, if I've run an ad from that page for them. Okay, so this one, we're calling it Engage 30 or ENG 30, and we create. Okay, make sure you change it to 30 days as well. And we are done. That is your audience is done for you. Okay. So pretend you can't see me doing this, guys. Switch into a different account. All right, so now we're going to actually run a retargeting. Let's use this one. Okay, and what you want to do is you want to use something that you've either done recently or something that had good numbers on it. Okay. So I'm going to do my cat umbrella. Now, what I'm going to do is find out. So there, I believe there was about 5 different ads that I did. Okay. Okay, 4. They all had different pictures, but I want to know which one performed the best because I'm not going to be running all of them. So what I do is I'm going to click on that. I'm going to click on the ad sets. I'm going to click on every single one of them. Then I'm going to go to the ads level and I'm just going to see the numbers. Let me put this on silent, guys. Sorry. There we go. Sorry about that. So I'm just going to look at the numbers to see which of these ads performed the best. Okay, which are the ones that got sales? So pick 4, pick 4, pick 4. I think it's safe to say they all liked my pick 4. Okay, that's the one that got the sales. So that is the one that is going to be duplicated into my yeah, that is the one, pick 4. So that's the one I want to see. Okay, so pick 4 is what I'm going to use. What did I just do? Okay, so pick 4, I'm going to duplicate that into a brand new campaign. Okay, so don't do existing campaign because what it will do is it's just going to create another ad in this same one. We want a brand new campaign and I'm only duplicating it once. Okay, once I get into my new campaign, then I will lay it out properly and do my duplications properly. Okay, so we select a campaign. Nope, we're doing a brand new one, new campaign. We are going to call this RTG. Not sure what date it is today. What's the date today, guys?
The
30th. 30th.
Oh God, I'm a day behind. Okay. Okay. Obviously, my objective is always going to be conversions. I'm going to fix it properly, guys, when I get this into my new ad. What are we going to call this? We call this full site 30. So we have named the ad set. Okay, I'm going to do all my logistics, all my numbers and whatnot once I've got in there properly. Okay, so we are duplicating that. Okay. So if I close this down now, you are going to see we have a brand new campaign that we are working on. So I just need to click into that. I'm going to click edit. And here's where I just change my numbers. And because it's retargeting, you don't need to wait until 12 a.m. Okay. These, I just do them and run them as soon as they come out of review. Make sure your make sure your event is purchase. We definitely want to change our budget to 2. Okay, I'm not going to put any start date. They can just release it when they're ready. Make sure there's no, what do we call them? What do we call them again? I'm tired, guys. I'm so sorry. No demographics, that's it. Well, let me just make sure my countries are in there as well. So this is why I only copied it once, guys, so that I can figure it out, fix what I need to fix. And then I can duplicate it. Okay, you want to have a nice foundation. So Australia, does it rain in Australia? Okay, so we're not doing anything there, but what I do want to do is put my saved, create new audience, use a saved audience. What are you doing to me? They changed my screen slightly. Give me a second, guys. Oh, go away. Check, save the audience. Oh, go away. Give me a second. I don't know what I've done to this. It's supposed to show me my audiences.
Isn't it in suggestion?
No, it's supposed to be up the top. Ah, they've switched it around on me again. Okay, here's my audience down here, guys. Your audience may be up the top here. It's supposed to be above. But as you've just seen on mine's is below. This is the first time I've seen it below, guys. So we just did full site, didn't we? So let me type in FS. Okay. So instead of putting our demographic in there like we normally would, you know, our audiences, we're not putting anything there. We only want people who have come to our website within the last 30 days. Okay. It doesn't matter what product they came in there for. We're going to show them our ad. Maybe they didn't like what we showed them last time. They will love this one. Okay. And in this case, we also leave it on automatic placements as well. This is retargeting. Okay. So we press next. And here's the difference that we do. Okay. We're going to duplicate this 3 times. But first of all, I'm going to put a different text in there. Okay. So I don't know if you guys can see what I've done. I've got a notepad here. Hang on.
Your screen's gone, Lavinia.
Can you see my, no, I had to reshare. Okay. Can you see my little notepad here?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, cool. So this is the only difference with retargeting. You are giving them a code. So if you haven't already done a discount in your store, do a discount. So I've got 3 that I offer. And this is all going to be shown randomly. So you know, they may all get a different code, which is fine. So I have one for free shipping, one for $5 off, and one for 20. Let me amend that. 20%. Okay. So in the first ad, I am going to copy the free shipping. Okay, so what I've written is, thank you for visiting our store. Here is a coupon code for free shipping. To complete your order, ooh, spelling mistake. Your order, use free one. Okay. Make sure all your shop now, your call to action is done. Make sure your link is in there. Make sure
we're not seeing.
Can you not see?
We're seeing the notes still.
You know what? Every time I share my notes, this happens. All right, guys. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
Okay, let me go back to what I did. So this is the ad that I duplicated. This was my best performing ad for this product. Okay. And when I say best, it's so this one ad sold 4 copies. And so I'm going to use that. Okay, everything is the same. I'm using my Stuzy page. You can use whatever page you want to use. We're not creating any brand new ads, just what we've got. The only difference with this is that I've changed it, what I normally write. So I've got, thank you for visiting our store. Here is a coupon code for free shipping. To complete your order, use free one. Okay, so when they get to checkout, they're going to use free one. Okay. Make sure your call to action is there. Make sure your website link is there to the product that you want them to see. And there's different ways of doing retargeting, okay? Make sure your URL, your tracking is there. So what I'm going to now do is I'm going to duplicate this 2 more times. Okay. What I love about this is it becomes like natural. It's just rinse and repeat. You almost do this on autopilot. Okay, so everything stays the same. Only thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to change the writing. Okay, so you're not going to be able to see my notes, but I'm just going back to the notes that I just showed you. And I am putting in the other code. Okay. And the same with the last one. Let me put my code in again. So this is the last one. So now we have 3 different ads with 3 different random offers in, okay? And I really don't mind how Facebook share this out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to the ad set because everything is how I want it to be. And I'm going to duplicate this. Remember, this is our foundation one, okay? So I need, if you've got initiate checkout as one of your audiences, then it will be 6 that you do. But I didn't get to, did I? Hang on a minute. I think I did have initiate checkout on this, guys. If I don't, it's no big deal. Everything is the same on this, same £2. We don't mind when they do this. So all I'm going to do is just go and check all my audiences and add in the right audience. So this one we are going to do add to cart 30. Okay, just go down and add in, get rid of full site. I should have an add to cart 30. So all your audiences that you've created, they should all be in this list, okay? What you may have is it may take a while for it to fully populate, and by a while, maybe an hour or so, okay? Depends how long you've been running your site, but it shouldn't take any more time than that.
Why, sorry, Lavinia, why do you use A2C30 or FSC30?
Because they stand for, so FS stands for full site. So that's anybody that's come to my site.
Okay.
A to C is add to cart. So that's anybody who's come on my site and added to cart.
Okay.
VC is anyone who's come and viewed my content.
Okay.
And so on.
Oh, those are the code that you use from when you create the audience.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the new demographic that we're going to use. We're not looking for anyone who loves flowers or cats or anything like that. I don't care if they like cats, but because they've come and seen my website, they're going to see cats.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so let's go PV. Ooh. So just make sure you name it so you know what you're looking at. We go down to our audience, look for page view 30. What have we got here? Did I do view content already? No. So view content. And I really do find this a good strategy. I mean, if you haven't got ads running, this is fine. This is great to pick up all the, the people that have come on on your site already. Even if they've come and done a purchase, they'll see a whole new product. You might get yourself a customer for life.
Okay. So the £2 that for the day, is that £2? But remember, we duplicate it, so it's £2 each duplicate.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all in all, it's probably like, hold on, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, £14 a day.
Okay.
I may have duplicated something twice. We'll see. Hang on. And what else do I need? Initiate checkout. Okay, so I actually do have initiate checkout audience in this ad account.
Mm-hmm.
You really want to cover all your bases. Some of them may not spend money. So again, I really want you guys to get rid of that whole scarcity mindset, okay? Not all of them are going to spend money. What are we missing? What are we missing, guys? So we have purchase, view content, initiate checkout, page view, full site, add to cart. Have I got one extra? Hang on a minute. Let's have a look.
I think you have one extra.
I think I've got one extra.
Yeah. You got purchase, view to cart, initiate, page view.
Oh, engagement. We didn't do engage 30. Okay.
But isn't that the same as view and page view?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Do you know what? It's really funny the way that they do this. I think that there's a couple of them that sound the same, but they are different. So you've got your people who have purchased, you've got people who may have viewed any content on your site, you've got initiate checkout, and you've got page view, someone who's come to a specific page. Okay, it doesn't matter which page, but as long as they've come to a page. View content can be anybody. It could be somebody that's come to track their order. It could be someone who's come to read my terms. It could be anything they viewed. Okay, engagement is to do with just my post and my page. So somebody who came and liked my page and followed my page, somebody who shared my ad, somebody who put an angry face on my ad. It could be anybody. Okay, then of course, you know, you've got add to cart. So anybody who added to cart, doesn't matter whether they purchased or not, as long as they added to cart. And then we've got full site. So anybody that just anything on my site. Sounds the same as content, right? And that is it. That is your retargeting done. So all we do, we press that review, publish. Once they have checked it, they will run it. Any questions, guys?
No, just need to practice doing it now.
I mean, all you have to do, guys, is just make sure you've got your audiences. Okay, and remember, once you've built this audience once, you're never going to have to come back and do it. You know, you're going to be able to go back and really play around with this. You're going to be able to create, you know, lookalike audiences. You can create an audience. Let's say, let's say you've had 10 buyers on your site, 10 people who have come and purchased on your site. You can now go and create an audience who look like those 10 people. It's not going to be the same people, but people who have the same, who act like them. Okay, so that's something I'll show you in the future. But yes, retargeting, I do find it powerful. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So find your best ad. I mean, it doesn't have to be one that sold millions, but just find the ones where your CTRs are good. Remember, above 1%. Make sure your link clicks are not too high. So the average link click on this was 73 pence. I'd have liked it to be a lot lower, but I'm okay with 73 pence. Okay. And you can see I spent quite a lot on this one. Gosh, I hate looking at those numbers, but there we go. Any questions?
No.
You guys feel like you can go back and recreate?
It's just that to get the new pixel, do we have to go back and create a new pixel to start?
No, the reason why I created that pixel is because I was creating an audience on an account that I don't use.
Okay, so just use
so the account that I just created, the one that I've run the actual retargeting on, you saw it had its audiences in it already.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted you guys to see how to create the audiences.
Okay.
And I didn't want to double up on my actual account.
Okay.
All right. So I really hope I haven't confused anyone with that. Wake up, Nasilia. You're usually more livelier than this. How did your call go?
It was fine. It was not. It's because I'm in pain right now, to be honest. So that's why I'm just here, kind of trying to keep a smile on my face and take my notes. But yeah.
You're
okay.
failing miserable.
Yeah.
I'm messing with you.
I've taken some pain relief, so I should be okay now. Sorry.
Cecilia,
Sorry.
it was better than fine.
What was better than fine?
It was fantastic. You're the call. Well done.
Sorry, I missed it. I was on another call.
Yeah,
it's
really,
okay.
really good.
Thank you.
Guys, I want you to
I found the
encourage
pace
yourself.
really, really good. The pace of your call, like people easily, I followed it much easier. Yeah, that was really, really good. Well done.
Thank you.
No, this is incredible to hear.
That's really great. It's really
Yeah.
I need you guys to encourage each other as well.
Yeah.
You know, because this is not an easy journey. We've got all these extra things going on outside, and sometimes we're not feeling our best, but give each other that celebration. If she's run a good call, make sure you tell her. Thank you for that, Emmanuel. Thank you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. But no, what I want you guys to do is go and recreate those retargeting. Just find your best ad and run it. You may be pleasantly surprised, okay? Because I will show you one that I ran recently. And it was only one that was spending money. Is it this one? No, this one didn't even spend money, did it? Yeah, this was one. I ran it. And only one of my we'll call them audiences spent any money. Only one. Okay. I got another one somewhere. I mean, this is just an extra boost. Okay. So this one, only half of them spent money. It won't necessarily spend money. What it's going to do is go back to those people and show them again. But if those people are not live, if they're not, you know, on their Facebook, then they just won't see it and it won't spend any money. Okay, not that that's what I want you guys to focus on, but I just want you to kind of just see that this isn't a process to bankrupt you. Okay. But no, retargeting, I find that really helpful. Go for it.
What are the numbers that I might have just missed that. What are the numbers that we're looking for? So we're leaving them running for, did you say that already? How long were we leaving them running for?
These ones, I have had, I don't know what account it is, where I had retargeting running for months and months and months. And there was only one that was being, you know, money was being spent on. You know, and I've got sales on them as well.
You don't have to change anything else on it. Like you can just continuously let it just keep
what
running.
You can do is you can run it. So there's lots of different ways to run retargeting. So one way of running retargeting is leave this one, let it run, see how it does. Okay, when you start getting sales on it, great, let it continue running. The ones that, what I do want you to do is if you see a retargeting that spends like, I don't know, CPC is like $3 or something, or $4, shut it off.
Okay.
Because that's just too much. Okay. We're not going to follow that exact rule of $1 or £1, but we don't want it to be more than that.
More than $3.
Okay, so that's the only way I would tell you to shut it off, is if you see something like $2, $3, $4, shut it off. Okay. That means that they're just not interested in it. But what you can also do is you can also switch out the products. You can switch out what you're showing them. So let's say this starts running and, you know, I get a few sales and then the sales fizzle out. Well, I could always go in there and add something else onto it. Okay, or I could go in there and duplicate the same thing. Let's just do an example. I could duplicate this. Let's just duplicate that once. And instead of showing them the same thing, I could now go into the ad and put a whole different product in. Something similar or something related to cats, or just a whole new, completely different thing. Okay. I don't really mess with ads once they're running. But what I tend to do is I will just duplicate it and then add something in new.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. If I show you some of my early ones, I ran my, you know, it was crazy. I think 80% of those 500 sales came from retargeting.
Wow. And we can start retargeting, like, even if we've only got a few sales.
Yep, you can start immediately. What you should be doing, or what Joey taught me, is as soon as you start running ads, you should also be retargeting. Okay, it doesn't matter if you got sales or not, because somebody may not necessarily purchase on the first run. But I remember Nikki was continuously like, you know, every time Nikki opened up her Facebook, blam, she saw my cat product. And she had no idea why. And it was because it was retargeting. This was in the early days when we didn't actually understand this process. I don't know if anyone remembers those opportunity calls where she would talk about my ads chasing her.
Yeah. Like,
and the same with Angela. You know, Angela's products chase me all the time. You know, it's nice to have that constant stream. You know, you can switch the products out if you need. You could, you know, switch off audiences if they're not working, or just leave it running, because £2 a day, you know, it's not bad at all, especially if you see those sales coming in. What I would say is, if after, I don't know, if after a week or two you're not seeing any joy from it, just find a different product.
Choose a different one. Okay, cool.
Okay, or maybe it's just that your audience is not big enough. But over time, when you're running other ads, that audience will grow, because you're going to continue to have, you know, those 30-day stretches. So within the next 30 days, you're going to have a whole new audience as well.
Got you.
Okay, but yeah, your audience, your retargeting audience, that is a list of people that just, it's a living, growing list.
Cool. Yeah, I made an error of deleting some of my earlier ads that maybe I shouldn't have done.
We don't delete any ads.
No, but it was when I didn't know what I was doing and I wanted a fresh start.
Okay. Yeah, we don't delete any ads. And I'm just going to quickly go into the chat, because I can see Emmanuel said, just to clarify, we are duplicating at ad level. So for me, you can duplicate at ad set level if you want. But I like to know exactly, especially if I've got a variety of different ads. I want to know exactly which was the ad that was working. I had, if I show you, I had like, what was it, 4 different pictures I saw? Yeah, four different pictures. I don't want to now go and have, you know, duplicate the same ones that are not working, because you can see very clearly which one the sales came on. The sales all came on. All the sales were for the same one, pick 4. They all loved this one. There was no sales on pick 1 or 3. There was a little bit of engagement on pick 2, but all those sales, they came from pick 4. So it doesn't make sense. You know, if I was showing them a blue pair of sandals and a red pair of sandals, and all my sales came from the red pair of sandals, it don't make no sense. I'll go back and show them the blue one, because we know that everybody's loving the red. All right, so that's the reason why I did it from the ad level. But you can do it from ad set level if it's, you know, a product where I've only got 1 ad. And when I say 1 ad, I mean, you always want to have 3 ads. But there's going to be a lot of our ads where we haven't got a variety. We haven't got different. So it's just 3 identical ads. If it's that, then just duplicate from the ad set level.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, I hope I haven't confused.
I think I started to confuse myself, but yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I literally only did the ad level because I wanted the one that was working for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want everybody over this next week to create their retargeting. And what I also want to kind of just say as well is, you know, put the screenshots in. Let me see you guys on Go Live, or dropping them in the chat so that we can help you manage them, because I've seen a couple of people say how much money they spent, and I'm not naming anybody. But there is no way I want you to spend £100 and only get 1 sale. You can kind of know after a couple of days whether it's gonna, you know, whether it's working or not. If after 3-4 days you are spending money and you're not seeing nothing come in, try something else. Okay, I had to tell them off on Go Live yesterday as well. I want people to come prepared. Show your ads so that people who know what they're doing can help you and explain to you what it is you are looking for. Okay, don't be like me, who spent hundreds and hundreds of pounds before I got up the courage to show anyone where was I going wrong. Yep, Gail knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's the whole purpose of bootcamp, is for us to help you not make the same errors. So we want you to screenshot at least daily or every other day. Let us see what your campaigns are doing, because we can then help you turn them off. We can see it quickly and say, no, switch this one off, you know, and help you understand what you're looking at. Because like I've been saying, it took me a long time to actually understand these numbers. But with Lavinia's patience, she got me through it. So now I can look at them and see what is not working very quickly. So we want to get you guys to that level where you can actually then see it. And it takes some time, guys. It's a process.
I mean, I still overspend sometimes. Sometimes I forget that I'm running ads. You know, none of us are going to be perfect, but it does help if you have extra eyes on it to kind of show you and remind you, you know, you're going over. Yeah. I mean, look here. Is it this one here? This should have been shut off. And actually, no, I shut it off right at the $5 mark. Okay, but you need other people to have those eyes on you to say, shut it off. Okay, let's make use of this space, guys. Show what you are doing, get your retargeting set up. And we are also going to be dropping in some more products. I believe Angela dropped in a Zodiac chain.
Yeah, I dropped the AliExpress, and I wanted you guys to find a product on AliExpress around the Zodiac chain products and create a page on your store and then run an ad to that. So those Zodiac signs, they sell like crazy, because you can target whatever birthday's coming up in the next 30 days, 60 days.
Oh my God, they have so many, you know, interests that you can target. You can target star signs, you can target birthdays, you can target months, you can target mums, sisters, brothers.
Those are things that sell over. And if you're selling all the Zodiac signs, you can sell that all year round, because people will buy in advance. People will buy just even if their Zodiac, their birthday's gone, they will purchase it, or they'll purchase it for them, their friends, their sisters, their mums. Mother's Day is coming up. So if you haven't thought about Mother's Day in America and the rest of the world, Mother's Day is the second weekend of May. So that's only a few weeks away. So that product is a really good product, or those mum chains are really good products to sell for Mother's Day. And you need to start running, actually that's a good ad to start running. You need to start running Mother's Day campaigns if you want to run Mother's Day campaigns. Now is the perfect time, because you have to wait for, you give the 30-day lead, so someone buys it, they'll have at least 30 days to receive it. So start running Mother's Day campaigns.
You can also create discounts for Mother's Day as well. Get some interest out there.
I would definitely create a discount. When you have discounts on your store, they actually generate more sales when you don't have discount. Even if the product is discounted, when you have a discount, because everybody loves to save money, if you have a discount at checkout, like 10%, 15%, people will actually buy. So more than if you just have it on the one product. Definitely create a Mother's Day discount. Do you guys know how to create a discount? Do you guys know how to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't done it since I create the store. I'll go back and watch the video.
Look, I can show you how to create it. It's very simple.
Very simple.
Okay, very, very simple. All you do is go to your store, and don't laugh. I got far too many discounts on this store. Okay, yeah, I got far too many discounts. Remember, guys, this was my store that I made tons of mistakes on, okay? But I'm actually attached to it. So all you do, and there's two types of discounts that you can have. You can have an automatic one, whereby, you know, you could create, let's say, an automatic one that if somebody, let's see.
Like your Mother's Day discount.
Buy more and save. So this is an automatic one that I'm putting on now, okay? So I could do 15%. Okay, make sure you switch that. I could do it on specific collections. And the selection I will do it is hot. Oh, what's going on there? Where is my featured? Okay, so anybody that comes onto this, and there must be a minimum, because it's buy more and save. So anybody that buys a minimum of 2 items gets that 15%, and that's an automatic discount. I have that on my other store, and that's how I did the sandals. You know, so you can't do bundles in Oberlo. That's how I get around it. I create a discount so that when somebody buys more, they'll get the discount that I would have normally bundled up. Okay, discount codes, pretty much the same thing. Create a code. And remember, customers will see this name, okay? So don't be careful what you call it. I don't know if you want to do,
Mum.
You could do mum. Okay, and we would give, what would you do? A fixed, you could do buy one, get one free.
I just normally do 15% off.
Yeah, exactly. I was just going to say standard 15%. I do bump it to 20 sometimes.
I don't like 20 because I wasn't making enough margin on 20. So you do have to make sure that you're going to make a profit. So check your price.
Yeah, do your numbers, guys, okay? Yeah.
But
and I keep it for everybody. I don't, say that you only certain people can have it, because I don't care if they share this. If they share this with their friends, even better for me. I don't limit how many times they use it either, because if they keep coming back again, it's more money for us. Okay. Minimum purchase, I'll just put $1. I've got no products for $1, so that doesn't matter. And we create. Okay, keep the code simple though, guys. Okay, you don't want it to be anything where they're going to have to switch between screens to figure out what's the code. Just let it be something simple that you won't lose them. Okay,
so Lavinia, some of the products that you have to go and fulfill them manually, this code wouldn't apply. Would this code apply still?
Now, what will happen is when they're checking out, so that code there, when they're going to check out, they're going to put in the code mum. Shopify is going to automatically take off that 20% for them. So let's say it's £5. They're going to, I don't know what 20% of £5 is, so don't laugh, okay? Shopify is going to take off that 20%. They're going to pay the remainder. And I fulfill as normal, because you should have worked out your products to be in profit already anyway.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, like for example, if it's the brow pencil, that brow pencil is only about $2, right? And we're charging whatever we're charging.
£18 or something.
Yeah. Okay, so that's more than enough profit. And make sure, as Angela said, work out your numbers. Don't give 20 if you can't afford to do 20. I probably should have done 15, actually. I'll probably change it. Let's not be too over.
That's where the ROAS calculator comes in. And I guess we will probably, if you guys haven't watched the videos, definitely watch the videos on the ROAS calculator of how to use that ROAS calculator. Because when you're doing your discounts, you want to make sure you're still making a decent profit.
Yeah. I mean, I did 25 and 30, and that's too much to give away, especially on some products that you've been very generous with already.
And just be mindful, if you do a bundle offer already, the way that I showed you, and you do a discount, that is more money off, okay? Because it's done at checkout. So the bundle is done already with the discount. And if they put
Diana's got it there.
More money.
Diana's got it perfectly. That's what Chris taught us in the Academy videos, is bump up the price.
Let's do what the petrol stations are doing.
Nice one. I can see who's watching the videos.
Yeah.
Any more questions before we jump off, guys?
Did we tell them what the task is for this week?
Creating retargeting, and I'm going to leave that one to you.
Yeah, so the task for this week is to create your audiences. I want you to screenshot the audiences and put them into the chat so we know that you've done it. And then we want you to retarget any product that you want to retarget based on what you've just learned from Lavinia. And we want you to be dropping that in the chat as well, because we're not seeing enough. We'll be able to do that. That's fine. But you can do that on Pinterest. So you can still run your ads on Pinterest if you can't run them yet on Facebook. Make sure you're running ads on Pinterest. So yeah, take your screenshots and drop them in the chat so we can see what you're doing. And because, you know, this week has been really quiet in the chat. I haven't seen much activity.
I'm going to need to see some more live from our social media. What do we call them? A social media gang.
Yeah. Last week was really good, and everyone was lively, but, you know, everyone's making sales. But this week, I don't know what happened.
What week are we on for?
We're week 5 now, I believe.
Wow.
I'll tell you what happened, Angela. My money ran out and I had to wait for the scroll to drop again so I could run some more ads. That's what happened.
That's exactly what happened. No money. I'm not running any ads at the minute. I've created them. They're ready for when I get some more dash.
Okay, no, so this part is the most painful part, but trust me, guys, you need to figure it out, because you can't stop and start ads because you're just pushing yourself back. So you need to figure out how you're going to get a stream of cash coming in. You know, we've been on Chris's sessions where he said he had to rent credit cards. I think Ariana, she was just doing credit cards. I started with credit cards as well, but you will get to a point very quickly where the products will be paying for the ads themselves. Okay,
guys,
if you stop and start, it's just like starting all over again, and it's just going to be a long cycle. So you can't be running ads this week and not running ads next week. You have to be running ads continuously. It is painful, but it's worth it, trust me. I just dropped in the P150 group what I've made this month. If you haven't seen it, go check it out.
Ooh.
Okay, we got one more day left.
Yeah, so I was just noticing, is that you, Gail?
Yeah.
So I've just seen Gail's. Now, Gail, what I've got is something different for you. I would love you to start having a look at the Facebook Marketplace.
Okay.
I'm also looking into the TikTok thing as well, because that's going to be pushed really heavily soon.
I tried TikTok. I followed the steps on it, and it only took 1 pence.
We're going to have to master that, okay? That's not, you know what, TikTok is not really my forte, but I am going to jump on it as they're going to be pushing it hard. I have I need to learn it. So what I'd really like you to do is jump onto, first of all, have a look at the Facebook Marketplace, because that is run just using your regular Facebook account. Okay. And I hear tell that is a lot simpler, and people are having a lot more happiness doing that.
Okay. Sienna's doing the Facebook Marketplace.
Sienna.
So make sure you jump on her calls to.
She's got a whole series. I believe she's got 3 or something.
Yeah, so do that. TikTok is really great. I was doing TikTok and I got a little bit of success. My only reason why I didn't run TikTok because it's way too expensive at the moment for my budget.
We're gonna find some way to do it on a budget.
We can lower £20 a day. I know we spend about that anyway on Facebook, but £20 a day on one ad is a bit too much. And because Facebook, we're breaking it up, but TikTok is not like that at the moment. But I did get sales, so.
Yeah, I'm going to need, for Gail specifically, though, I was speaking to Chris about Gail's situation, and they actually are going to be moving away from all the Facebook stuff, guys. Okay, so not necessarily like abandoning it, but they are going to be focusing heavily on Etsy, and Etsy is amazing at the moment. Etsy is great. They've got their own marketplace, and I think it's like 20 pence or 20 cents to list a product on Etsy. And they're also going to be doing the whole TikTok thing. So I would suggest that while you've got the support, start digging into this thing. If you've got any questions, you know, I got the hookup so we can get those questions answered.
Okay.
All right. So have a look at that, and maybe we will do something similar. I can't promise we can have a one-to-one. Maybe you can come back on the next bootcamp call and let us know what you found out.
Okay, cool.
or show us what you've done within that week?
Well, you've got those videos. I know I've seen your videos you've been doing with Minter. They're going to be really good videos to put on the marketplace, because they're going to stand out from whatever everybody else is doing.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're going to
Hey,
be
Lisa.
Oh, I'm having a mare, Lavinia. I'm having a mare. I think
What's
I've had a
going
long
on?
day. I'm wanting to do a screenshot. I was nearly said the T word. I wanted to do a screenshot of the audiences that I followed it while you was doing it, and they're gone, mate. I don't know what I'm doing.
Do you want to share screen?
Please.
And do you want to make sure that you've
I just want
that
to
you're on the right
down.
account?
Like, that's all I want to do is scroll down. I'm so confused. It's here, it's under here, but how do I get to the audiences?
Where is your audiences?
Look, so look, when it opens, look at this, watch
I've got
this.
so many things in the way. Hang on, let's have a look.
Did you see them?
I saw your audiences. So what you need to do is see them. So you need to scroll down. They're underneath here.
Yeah,
You need to make your screen a bit smaller.
Lisa, go to the three dots and then just shrink your web browser. I hate when Facebook does
Yeah,
it.
I don't know why that
If
happens.
you go to the three dots, no, on the
You haven't even updated your browser.
Yeah.
Look in the red highlighted.
Yeah, with an update. And it's red, that means it's well out of date. Not on the update. Click on the three dots to the update, yeah. And then zoom out. Zoom.
Bring it down by...
Yeah. This is so annoying with Facebook. It does it on other pages as well.
But your columns are not even there. So hang on, close this so I can see.
It did flush up though.
They're there.
I've
done them like twice.
Can you just click on the top where it says your account number up the top? I wonder if you've got different accounts or something.
I've only got one ad account.
It says see more accounts.
Oh, shame. I did tell you I was tired. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh God.
Okay, no.
No, that one was just my...
So Lisa Powell, that is not another ad account.
No, that's my personal, what I boost my Instagram on.
Okay, hang on a minute. Let's see what's going on here. Because I did just see them. See shared audiences and create.
I feel like I'm going insane.
Something's gone wrong here. I'm not sure what. Click that cross.
Oh wait, what cross? Hold on.
I know I saw the audiences there, so I can't imagine that they've disappeared. And you said you did them.
Yeah, look, did you see them?
Yeah, there they are. Nice, they're back. I don't know what you did. I don't know what you did, Lisa, but there's your audiences.
Oh, thank you.
So you got your full site, you got your view content, you got your add to carts. Why have you got 2 ACs?
Because I couldn't see it the first time. I did it again.
You could just change that AC to a diff like 7 or something.
Okay, well, at least you've got them now.
Thanks. I don't know what I did.
I think when we start getting to this point, it's definitely bedtime. It's been a long day.
It's bedtime for sure.
Yes.
Oh, mine is
all right, guys, we're going to drop the task in. So and I mean, guys, we're giving Gail this new task, okay? But there's nothing to say that you guys can't explore it as well, because ECX is a massive, massive platform. You're going to learn this year. There's going to be so much incredible stuff coming. So start digging into it now. Gail, I would love to see what you've got in the next week. On the next call, come back and show us if you have started or what you've learned. Show us something, okay? And for the rest of you, I am wanting to see some retargeting. So let's go, guys.
Yeah. If everybody else okay, because I know it's Eva, Naomi, Diane, you've been very quiet.
I'm not feeling great, but I'm here and I'm trying not to be negative. So I just thank you, ladies. When you post the video, I followed it, and I think the bit when Lavinia started doing the different audiences, I got lost. But I was like, you know what? They're going to post it in the group, so I'll just continue
Okay.
Guys, when we're on these calls, pipe up and say you need us to go back. It's not a thing. This thing was so quick. Okay, but we are going to drop the video in the chat.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Now, Angela, why do you have to continue recording when I'm making silly faces?